Shalom.
Hey, shalom, shalom.
First of all, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem,
Ba'Shem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'Hashem,
Ba'Shem,
Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, teaching we will. Peace and blessings to the Lord's elect. Start with 144,000. We're a couple of brothers from the Great Millstone, San Francisco Bay Area camp. I'm the brother Walker Bar.
Chanak.
We just gathered together through the Spirit, all right, to go into a lesson on, the times that we're in. All right, we're in a time of the so-called white man's, fall.
Yeah.
We're just speaking. We've been speaking in the spirit of how his kingdom is divided. America's totally divided. You got war popping off in the Middle East. All right, Iran just shot ballistic missiles in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the war drums are beating. Hey, the RFID technology. All right, that's speaking. Okay, so hey, we're at the end of the so-called white man's reign. All right, Yahushua is gonna come back to establish righteousness in the earth. Okay, but all things must be fulfilled, before that, and we're in a time now for fulfillment.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
you have the dock worker strike.
Oh yeah, yep. The longshoremen.
Yeah, the longshoremen. With that, not just their jobs, but you're gonna have other jobs that are going to be like a trickle down effect.
Yep.
It's going to affect, that shortage. You know what I mean? So there's going to be higher pricing. This thing is getting bad, man.
Mm-hmm.
These are the plagues of Yahweh Shemashah. It's going to really mess up the economy, as we already are in unstable times, especially during this election year. It's like the most unstable election year there is. I'll bring this out.
Only read this real quick first. This 1 Peter 4:7. But the end of all things is at hand. Yeah, see, the end of all things is at hand. It's the end of the world as these people know it. Because you got crisis going on. All right, but we're in a time of polycrisis, like the brother said, trickle down effect. All right, it's a domino effect. The Most High is picking this place apart. It says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be therefore sober. Yeah, we're supposed to be sober. Okay? We're supposed to have our eyes single, set up on the kingdom, not distracted, because there's so many distractions out here.
Yes.
It's a boatload of distractions. Okay? Esau, man, he's trying to control the narrative. He's trying to basically keep everyone asleep as he makes these big moves, these big steps to establish his new world order. All right, it says be sober, be therefore sober, and watch unto prayer. All right, watch as well as pray. All right, because if you're watching, you see what's coming down the pipe, you should be in the spirit of making continual supplication.
That's it.
Anointing yourself if need be, fasting, praying, fellowshipping with the brothers, working while we have time in the day, because the night cometh when no man will be able to work. All right? Because, hey, man, we ain't going to be preaching and putting up these videos forever. When this thing really go down, hey, the internet's going to be cut off, except for those two, who chipped up. All right, and the family of the word is going to come. So it's a time for us now to store our riches in heaven while we got the chance, to build.
To build up that faith.
Yep.
Because faith is going to be that commodity in that time where you can cash in with the Most High and the Lord protects you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be able to, get Federal Reserve notes or digital currency, whatever it may be, gold and silver. All those individuals that built up gold and silver stockpiles. You're not going to be able to cash that in with the Most High.
Right.
You're not going to even be able to cash that in with the enemy.
Mm-mm.
The enemy ain't trying to hear that. The enemy wants blood. And that's the spirit that the Most High is putting upon these individuals, okay? Well, and these divided individuals here in America, man. This thing is bad. Yep. So I'll bring this out. Jeremiah 28:8, it says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old.
There's the prophet Jeremiah. Well, he's back now in the reincarnation, all right, because the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. But he's saying the prophets that have been before me, all right, before him, going back all the way back to Noah. Okay, and the prophets before him, and before thee, us of old. All right, because the prophet has a job, man. All right, now we have
Goddamn wasps, man. I don't fuck with them wasps, man.
Hey, it's the South right here, man. We're not used to that. But the prophet has a job. We have occupations to get our daily bread, but our main thing is to do what's commanded in Habakkuk the 2nd chapter. Stand upon our watch. All right, and also as it tells you in Isaiah 62:6, I said, watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which will never hold their peace day nor night. All right, so we using the internet for what is for the righteous way, man, for what it's supposed to be used for.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It said, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms. All right, is America not the greatest empire of all time? Well, in Revelation 11, it calls it, and many other places, it calls it the great city.
Yep.
Basically, a city, a number of cities that make up what they call city states,
Mhm.
which makes up the United States of America. Each of them are considered cities.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and it has influenced the world in wickedness, man. It has led a global rebellion against the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And it must fall, man. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, and against great kingdoms,
Mm-hmm.
all the great kingdoms that ever rose.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Of war.
Yeah, well, you had our forefathers, man, doing this in Rome. You know? And what, it came a great insurrection back then upon those who feared the Lord. Just as it's written in 2 Ezra, the 16th chapter, man. There's no new thing under the sun. Go ahead.
Yep. Against great kingdoms of
Mhm.
war
Yep.
and of evil.
Of evil, of war. Okay, we're speaking about what's going on out there in the Middle East. You know, everything leading towards World War III.
Yeah, you got multiple escalations within the last like 2 weeks. You know, with the northern front with Lebanon and Hezbollah, they killed the Hezbollah the commander, the leader of Hezbollah, which Hezbollah is not only is a military force, but it's a political party within Lebanon. Okay, just like Hamas. Hamas is not just a militant group; it's an actual political party in Palestine. Okay, where they have you know, just like you got the Democrats and Republicans basically. You know, it's just structured a little bit different. Okay, and then you have the Houthis shooting missiles at them. Okay, and then you have Iran that just shot more missiles. You see what I'm saying? So there's like multiple escalations going on that's leading to World War III ultimately.
Yep, yep.
Okay, it says
Oh, you got a civil war brewing here in the States.
Yep.
You got uproars of the people all over the world, man. You know, uprisings and you know what I mean, sedition.
well uproar with the strike.
Yeah.
Like, that's the uproar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, individuals, they want more money. Okay, and they're saying that the head guy of that association, okay, saying pretty much, look, we'll cripple the U.S. economy. We'll bring the U.S. economy to the bargaining table by crippling their ass.
Yep.
Because the people, that causes more unrest. That's going to cause unrest within your society. Okay, and change must happen. But see, the change the change is pretty much everybody being brought into the world, to the order.
Yep.
Okay, this new system that's being set up.
That's right.
Okay, of evil.
Yep. Of evil. Proverbs 16:4. The Lord has made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So Esau is basically doing exactly what he was created to do, man. All right, Esau's in order. As disorderly as things are in the earth, you know what I mean? This devil's in order. He's the perfect devil. All right?
And of pestilence.
Yeah, and the pestilence. All right, because the Lord's going to plague this place according to 2 Ezra, the 15th
I'm
chapter.
gonna go to it.
The Lord's going to plague this place, man. You know, we were speaking about this yesterday, man. The opium epidemic.
Yeah.
You know? Which that's a nationwide thing.
And who started that? That was the wicked elites.
Yep.
Okay, the wicked elite banking family started that. Okay, they got especially these middle class Edomites addicted to those pain medicines.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you say, Joe, the plumber Joe, he hurt his back at the job. You know, he'll get prescribed a prescription for them opioids, and they work.
Yep.
But then what happens is
Yep.
you gain you don't fix the issue. So say if you were using it and then you were doing rehab, you were eating clean, to where the back is fixed. Now you don't need the opioids no more. You can taper down off the opioids, right? Well, the Lord, He has the opium plant, which was used for thousands of years for pain. Okay, there's herbs out there that are used for pain when you're in these situations, but it's not long term. But Esau's shit is super artificial. He got him it's addictive. It's super addictive. So now he pulls back the prescription. Now, hey, you're so addicted to it. It's like now you got to go get heroin.
Yep.
Now the best thing going is fentanyl. So a lot of these middle-aged Edomites, they pretty much got drawn into taking these opioids, addicted, and has destroyed. We haven't even really seen if this place was to go on, Esau would be more destroyed than Jake.
Yep.
Cause look what crack and shit did to Jake. You see what I'm saying? Esau is way worse off than Jake is, man.
Mm-hmm.
You will have pretty much Esau. He's pretty much taking himself out of power. Okay. I'm gonna go to 2 Ezra 15. Yep. This is 2 Ezra 15. I'm gonna start at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 2 Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Yeah, speak down in the ears of my people with the words of prophecy. Who's the Lord's people? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians. All right, the ones who are caught up in the most folly. Esau ain't into all the folly and the bullshit. You know what I mean? Esau see what's going on. All right, you see in the Esau spirit, man. He knows his power is waning.
Yeah.
You know, his Babylon the Great is falling.
Yeah, you can see there's like a worried type
countenance on him.
Yeah, it's a worried type countenance, like an uneasy. He's like in an uneasy time because he actually keeps up with the different things that are going on globally.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps up. He understands there's a shift in power. He doesn't have that influence like he once had.
Right.
And then when you see Jake got like a complete like dumbfounded, playful spirit on him, a spirit that has no clue, absolutely no clue what the hell is going on.
Yep.
That's our people. Esau knows what's going on. He understands that, this is going to affect his children.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, his children are going to be in a worse situation. You got all these goddamn migrants coming in. You got all these strikes going on. You got prices going up. It's damn near impossible to buy a home. The Edomite, the older generation, they were able to buy homes.
Yeah, for sure.
Like our parents, their parents before them, they were able to buy homes at a reasonable price, according to their wage. Really good homes. Those same homes are like 10 times the price now, but the wage has not increased at the same rate.
Yep.
Okay, so it's pretty much impossible to get like a good paying job, and pretty much get the American dream is basically over.
Yeah, it's shattered.
It's done. It was just for that little season. Esau was able to enjoy that American dream. Now it's turned into a nightmare.
That's right.
Okay, it says, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord.
Yeah, so we're giving our people warning from the Heavenly Father. It says, give them warning from me. All right? Hey, and the Most High is giving Jake ample amount of time to get their shit together. All right? But now when these plagues hit, okay, Jake is going to get caught in them. The things that we have been speaking about, telling our people to repent for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right? Basically, man, telling them to change their ways, okay, and seek the Most High. But they ain't been doing that, man. The Most High is giving them ample amount of time to return. See, our power is a power of balance. So he been having us push this word out at the highest volume, all right, for years now. Videos on videos on videos, man. The doctrine is out there. And what he's going to do, since he's a power of balance, he maxed it out. This is going to just mute it, all right? And that's when Jake going to be going to and fro, seeking the words of the Lord. Because they heard the things that we said. Like it says in the Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter. When these things begin to come to pass, all right, then so they know that a prophet have been amongst them. The things that they were saying about us in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, all right, the scoffing and all the shit they was talking, all right, their tune has changed.
Yeah. All the little games you niggas been playing.
Yep.
It's over with them little games. It's not game. It's game time is over. You allow the children to go play out in the yard and shit or play. You take them to an amusement park, right? And they have fun for all type of hours. But there's a point to where you got to go home. There's a point to where the amusement park, even if you wanted to play longer, the amusement park shuts down. Or it gets dark, it gets unsafe. So pretty much, you niggas want to continue to play, but the game time is over. Okay, I had another preset, or you had something?
Yeah, I got something.
Okay, go ahead.
It's Ezekiel 12 and 21. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth?
Hey, bro, I was looking for that. That's the process. I got another one, but that's going to link up with what I got too. Can you read that again? I was thinking about that when you were speaking.
Yep. Ezekiel 12 and 22. Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel?
Because that's the proverb. That's the speech. Basically, they don't say it like that.
Right.
But they say it within their speech. You see what I'm saying? Basically, ain't nothing gonna happen. Oh, that's far off. That's not in my lifetime.
Yep.
Maybe in my children's lifetime. Well, my great grandma was saying
that. Yep. Those wars always been going on. Pestilence has always been going on.
You see what I'm saying? We just went through a war. I'm okay. They don't understand the severity of what the Most High his speech.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth?
Yeah, well, the scripture Habakkuk said that it's not going to tarry any longer.
Right.
Okay. Go ahead.
Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease.
Yeah, the Lord's gonna make this proverb to cease, meaning He gonna speed it up. It's gonna be instantly upon you.
Mm-hmm.
It's going and bro, that's gonna be a heavy feeling when you're in the prophecy now, and you was talking mad shit.
Yep.
You didn't think that this can actually happen. That's where that astonishment comes in. You're gonna be astonished.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're gonna be bewildered. Because here it is, it's all in it. Well, it's gonna be terrorists on all sides.
Yep.
Well, it's like when I woke up this morning and all this news was coming out about Iran, about the dock strikers and shit like that. What came to my head was the perfect storm. It's like the perfect storm is happening.
Yep.
Well, you have that storm that Helene or whatever her name was,
Uh-huh.
that demon. Well, it's a spirit. Esau even called it. It's an actual spirit that comes through every year. You see what I'm saying?
Yep, that season.
It's that season. So that shit jacked up a whole bunch of people. Then you got prices getting ready to go up. You got a big strike that's going to shut down supply chains. What if Iran shuts down that Strait of Hormuz? What if a war kicks off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then you have civil war here in America. Now you have pestilence. Now you have which are diseases. Now you have famine, artificial famine, and it's going to be like it happened within like 3 months.
Yeah. And I seen something with the longshoreman incident, right? Like people in the comments like complaining because they like, look at all the devastation that happened due to Hurricane Helen.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, man, y'all pick a fine time to go on strike.
Yeah.
You know, and the people down there suffering. But hey, the Most High orchestrated this.
Yep, that's it.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing this, man. You know,
It's the perfect storm.
the perfect storm.
You see what I'm saying? But see, people are like, yeah, y'all picked up wrong. Y'all, why would you do it at this time?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, because this is the time. Okay, the Most High is these are the plagues, and it's happening all. It's like it's taking you by surprise, and it doesn't make sense to like a so-called rational, everyday Babylonian. But see, you don't understand how things work. You don't actually understand that it's Yahweh Shem Shai that's plaguing this place. Okay, go ahead.
It says, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision.
Yeah, it's at hand. It's now. Okay, and we did that lesson. Now is our salvation is nearer than we believe.
Yep.
See, because when these things happen, we're looking up. Meaning we have a positive mindset, thought process when these things are actually happening. It's going you're in like the eye of the storm, which is the calm of the storm.
Yep.
The storm is all around you. That shit crazy. But you're in the eye, which the eye is peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
There's stability. The water. Excuse me. Okay. You're gonna basically the elect are gonna be able to weather the storm. All right, they have built their foundation upon a rock.
Yep.
Yahweh Shai, man. Which he comes in the volume of the book. Got all these, these flies and slocking, it is what it is. But go ahead.
For there shall be no more, verse 24, for there shall be no more any vain vision nor flattering divination within the house of Israel.
Yeah. That peaceful talk, that
Yep.
prosperity talk. Everything's gonna be all right. You're gonna what's gonna happen in 10, 15, 20 years, what you gonna pass down to your children. Okay, and even also all that scoffing you niggas been talking, that's gonna cease. Okay, because these same individuals, they're gonna be caught up in the worst. They're gonna actually have the worst end. Okay, go ahead.
Let me read that in the NLT, verse 24. There will be no more false visions and flattering predictions in Israel. All right, no more flattering predictions. All right? All that peace talk and everything's going to be all right. It's over with, man. The scripture said there is no peace, said the Lord, unto the wicked. And see, Jake trusts in Babylon. Jake trusts in Egypt, his whole system.
Yep.
All right? And what does it say in the book Isaiah? I think that's either 30 or 31. Your trust in Egypt should be the shadow of your confusion.
Yep. Because Jake is going to be searching for comfort in that day. And they're already turning to witchcraft.
Yep.
The majority of the black woman, she practices witchcraft.
Yeah.
Even though you see a lot of these black women that go to Christian church, they go to the Christian church and behind that they practice witchcraft.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the Latin tribes, they go to the cathedral, Catholicism, and behind that is clouded in witchcraft.
Yep.
And Jake was doing that back then. They would go to the temple and worship the Most High, and then behind, when everything was, you know, behind closed doors or in the groves, they would be practicing divination.
Yep.
They're gonna seek to. Oh, it tells you that how how Egypt is going to seek to charm. I believe that's Isaiah the 19th chapter. Let me. You got? Is there more on that? Let me see.
Yeah, it's more.
Okay.
Get your precepts.
Yeah, let me get this. How they gonna seek to? How they gonna seek the charmers? Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Let me read the top. This is Isaiah 19:1. The bird of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai rideth upon a swift cloud.
Yeah, because that's gonna be the end all be all. All right, that's just gonna be the icing on the cake, man. When Yahweh Shai returns, you know, to the astonishment of men.
Yep.
But so much more is gonna go down leading up into that. Okay, and we're in it now. And the scriptures say this is just the beginning of sorrows. Go ahead.
It says, "It shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved in his presence."
And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. This place is full of idols. You know, this place is full of idols just hidden in plain sight, everywhere. Go ahead.
In the heart of Egypt, well, even you got individuals, humans down here that are actually looked at as idols.
Yeah, idolized.
The people are idolized. Certain entertainers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Okay, and it's speaking about spiritual Egypt.
Yeah.
Okay, America is spiritual Egypt. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
Yep, it set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and we seeing that. And when this whole election thing go down, hey man, it's gonna pop, regardless to what side win, man. It's gonna pop. You know, you can see it, bro.
Yeah.
You can see it
You
clear
can
as
feel
day.
it. Shit, you can feel that shit, man. You can feel like going back to Esau. You can feel that Esau. Well, the scriptures say that the children of this generation are wiser than the children of light.
Mm-hmm.
The children in their generation or this generation are wiser than the children of light.
Yep.
Esau understands what the fuck is going. This nigga preparing.
Mm-hmm.
He going to the restaurants. What is he talking about? He's talking about the economy. He's talking about you niggas. He's talking about you migrants.
Yep.
He's talking about the presidency. He's talking about what's going on in Iran. He's talking about, you got certain Edomites that are lost as well. But for the most part, they're more cognizant of the times and season that we're in now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom."
Yep. City against city, kingdom against kingdom, kingdom against kingdom. All right, 'cause this is a kingdom that's totally divided. You know, it's a kingdom that's totally divided, man. And one thing about America is it has more firearms, more guns than it got citizens.
Yep.
You know, so like it goes to 2 Corinthians 15. Every man with sword in their hand.
Yep.
You know, it's gonna go down out here, man. If you don't have that the force field of the Lord around you, hey man, you gonna get it. You gonna be caught out there, man. The scripture says it's gonna be weeping and gnashing of teeth. You know.
"And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof,
Mm-hmm.
and I will destroy the counsel thereof."
Yep. Lord says he's gonna destroy the counsel thereof. Okay, all the divinations, all the counsel, all right, all the lies. You know, all it's gonna be is just, hey, take this chip, take this RFID microchip. You want to live, you want to survive, take this. There's no other way.
Yep. And that's the only way to bring in normalcy,
Yep.
It said, "And they shall seek to the idols
Mm-hmm.
and to the charmers."
Yep. They're gonna seek to the idol. Jake's gonna be trying to grab that, blow the dust off the Bible with no understanding, calling on Jesus Christos, you know, Jesus Christ, turning to Allah, you know, or whatever God that they deal with, man.
Yeah. Well, the universe.
Yep, the universe, the ancestors.
Yeah. The mother. Whatever. It's Ella spirits out there.
Yeah.
They gonna try to turn to their money.
Yep.
That's a spirit. Mammon. You got certain niggas that's just gonna call straight on Baphomet and Satan.
Mm-hmm.
It said, "And they shall seek to the idols, and to charmers, and to them with familiar spirits."
Yep. Looking for a sign, man. Go seeking divination, seeking, hey man, to hear everything gonna be all right.
Yep.
That's what they're gonna be looking for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Jake could go, man. Hey, Jake could go and ask and inquire until they hear what they want to hear.
That's it.
You know.
They're gonna go to these fortune tellers.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna go do consultations. For what do they call astrologists?
Yep.
See what I'm saying? And palm readers and shit. Look at a crystal ball. Jay gonna go into that because it's gonna be an unexplainable time. and the Most High pretty much hid His face, from them. They can't receive the love of the truth,
Right.
so they don't deem this as the truth. So where are they gonna turn to? They're gonna turn to these familiar spirits.
Mm-hmm.
It says to them that have familiar spirits and to wizards.
Yeah.
So they gonna turn to the dark side, which they're already in the dark side.
Yeah, they're already.
You know what I mean? They just
Sinister.
gonna double down.
Yep.
Okay, because they're catching hell. Okay, I'm gonna go to Jeremiah. I was in on that.
Yeah, just like we gonna have to double down and lock in on our power. All right. Right, because you got the left side, you got the right side. It's only two sides. Just like they dwelling in the sinister, they're on the left side. They're gonna dive all the way into that. All right, we're gonna have to trust in, dive all the way into the spirit, man. You know.
I will start up a little bit. This is Jeremiah 51 and 41. How is Shishak taken? How is the praise of the whole earth surprised? How has Babylon become an astonishment among the nations?
Yeah, yep. How's Babylon become an astonishment among the nations? What goes into in the book of I believe it's Habakkuk, how the Most High is gonna make this place a gazing stock.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not looked at as big and bad as it was. Now it's still powerful. Okay, America's still powerful, man. It still sits on the throne. But as it goes into in Isaiah the 47th chapter, all right, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. There is no throne for thee. All right, so as we see in America, all right, be dethroned.
Yeah, I believe that's in Nahum as well. The gazing stock.
Yeah, is that Nahum?
Yes, in Nahum, the 3rd chapter. But I believe it's also in Habakkuk too, like something like that. And the 2nd chapter.
Yep. It's Nahum 3.
Yeah, Nahum 3. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yes, Nahum 3. You wanna?
Yeah, I'll read it real quick.
Yep.
It says Nahum 3 and 5. I'm gonna get straight to the point.
Yep.
Straight to the point. Behold, I am against thee, said the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face.
Yeah, this is talking about Babylon. Okay, the Most High is against Babylon. This is the reason why this is all happening so fast.
Mm-hmm.
You was just kicking it like 10 years ago. You was really kicking it like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yep.
It was like all fun and games to that scandemic hit. I mean, things were bad, but not at the level as it is now, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you have multiple events that led up to what's happening now, and it's only going to get worse. It only gets crazier. It only gets wilder. This is absolutely. It's a nice day, it's sunny out, shit. People going to clubs, and I mean it's Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, it goes up on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's going up
Yep.
in certain parts of the earth, but then it's heating up in other parts of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like a spirit that there's a spirit that's coming. No longer it's going to tarry. No longer you're going to be able to say that proverb that the vision is off. The vision is for a far off time.
Yeah. You're gonna be living it. It's gonna be in real time.
You're going to be in the vision instead of taking heed to the prophets and seers that told you that made the vision plain upon tables.
Mm-hmm.
So you may get the understanding and be converted and change and hope that Yahweh Shemashah has mercy upon you. It's not like, okay, now the Most High's name, now you under his secret place. Nah, there's conditions to it.
Yeah,
There's conditions to the battle.
Uh-huh.
You got to continue and fight. He that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. So now it's a fight in the spirit, spiritual fight. Excuse me.
It says, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame.
And this is what's happening, because it's going to be like America within like overnight is going to turn to a fucking third world country. It's going to be worse than Venezuela. It's going to be worse than all these shithole countries that these individuals here in America look at. The Philippines,
Yep.
Indonesia, Bali. They look at Afghanistan, Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they look at Mexico. Okay, you look at Brazil. Shithole countries outside of the small little maybe tourist attractions.
Yeah.
It's gonna be worse than that.
But think about those countries is, man, the condition that they're in, they're used to that. That's how it has been for them. See, America, man, these people have lived deliciously. All right, hey, to be a bum on the street, they're going to it, man. To be a bum on the streets of Los Angeles, all right, you could damn near eat better than some people in these other countries. So imagine just the everyday Babylonian, man. All the aid, and the baiting that they get. all
Well,
of the
yeah.
goodies.
Well, shit, you could be a beggar with a panhandler.
Yep.
You can make $200-300 a day in a good area.
Mm-hmm.
At least $60 to $70, $80 a day, bro.
Yep.
As just standing on the block asking for money.
Mm-hmm.
You can do an 8-hour shift and get a bag. Okay, and then you could also, people give you food.
Yep.
You get government assistance.
Mm-hmm.
You can get set up. You get on the waiting list. You can get in the spot, a tiny home, or, bro. There's hella. Basically, America.
Yep.
The people that want to be out there are really, certain times, you fell on your luck. There are cases like that, but a lot of that is, they're out of their mind, man. They're on all type of drugs, and they want to live that lifestyle.
Yeah, we see it a lot in San Francisco. They got programs, SROs, and housing for them. They don't want to go in there because it's rules.
Yep.
They want to live lawlessly
Mm-hmm.
on the streets.
Yep.
And then you gonna have those people out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, them motherfuckers are crazy, man. They're crazy. And that homeless plague, man, that homeless epidemic is gonna sweep Babylon the Great. It's gonna sweep Babylon the Great as well, man.
you have what you have is the working homeless.
Yeah.
You got a hidden class here in America where you have people that go to work that are homeless, but you don't really see a lot of them because they're sleeping in cars. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Showering at gyms and
showering
shit.
at gym. You got a lot of people, women that you like, oh, she look like
Yeah.
she look nice.
Yeah.
That bitch living in the car.
Yeah.
But then if you try to talk to her, she's still proud though.
Still proud.
She's still proud because she got her little car.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? She could do her little thing. See, all that pride getting ready to be humbled, man.
That's right.
Before pride coming before destruction.
Yeah. Haughty spirit before fall.
You see?
This is Nahum 3:6, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee,
You got it.
and make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock. All right, it says I will set thee as a gazing stock. Let's just look at that word gazing stock on the Merriam. It says, this is gazing stock, just off the Merriam dictionary, a person or thing gazed at by many, especially with curiosity or contempt.
Yeah, they're like, whoa,
Yeah.
how'd this happen?
Yeah.
This is America? America used to be this great. I wanted to go to America. All right, and people go there and make all type of money in America. You can live good in America. What happened? This place is filled with crime. They're in civil war. They're killing each other. There is all type of disease are rampant. You got motherfuckers just bugged out of their mind.
Yep.
And
we got like people from Europe who come over here. It's been their routine to visit San Francisco, every other year. Every 2 years, whole family go out there, man. Enjoy Union Square, Fisherman's Wharf. All right, ride down the coast, down to L.A.,
Yeah.
tour the states.
Yep.
All right, but now they're coming over here, and they catching Holy Hill. And they going home telling their friends, and they vlogging and on social media. All right, saying, man, don't go over there.
Well, what about all the news that comes out that's readily available to the whole world of what's happening in America? Like what's happening in New York, all the crime. What's happening in the Bay Area, the lawlessness, all the grape.
Yep.
You don't want to go to America. You don't want to go to LA.
All the school shootings.
All the school shootings, all the mass shootings.
Yep.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? So that's the gazing stock.
Yep.
All right, and it's going to be a true gazing stock
Yeah.
when the missiles hit,
the
man.
missiles drop.
When the motherfucking missiles drop, man.
Yep.
Okay. Jeremiah 51. Let me read 41 again. How is Shishak taken? Exclamation mark. And how is the praise of the whole earth surprised? Like exclamation mark again. How is Babylon? Okay, well Shishak represents Babylon. Become an astonishment among the nations. Basically going into that gazing stock.
Mm-hmm.
The sea is come up upon Babylon. She is covered with the multitude of the waves thereof. Her cities are a desolation. Okay, that's going into the missiles.
Yep.
A dry land and a wilderness. A land wherein no man dwelleth, neither does any son of man pass thereby. This basically is going into the aftermath of all the destruction that's getting ready to come, all those missiles. Because everything that's happening is going to lead into World War III. It's going to lead into all these nations having an evil eye towards America, starting with Russia. Okay. That's going to lead to World War III, missiles being dropped here in America. Okay.
Yeah. Well, like I say in Isaiah 13, 17, around there, start how the Lord said he's going to stir up the Medes against them. You know, and it goes into it. Babylon, the beauty of the child, these excellencies shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yep.
All right, it's gonna be left as a desolate wilderness. Okay. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, and I will punish Baal in Babylon,
Mm-hmm.
and I will bring forth out of his mouth that which he has swallowed up, and the nations shall not flow together anymore unto him.
Yeah, see? The nations shall not flow together unto him any. No, read that again?
Yep, it says, and the nations shall not flow together anymore unto him.
Yeah, there's going to be nothing left here, man. All right? That's why the nations going to mourn. All right? The fact that they ain't got nowhere to send all their cheap goods to. Okay? They ain't got nowhere, man, just to basically get their product off at.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And ship. Well, the doctor closed down now.
See, that's part of it. That's a prelude, because the nations, they gonna hurt too.
Yeah,
This
yep.
is gonna hurt their economy,
Mm-hmm.
because now the goods are not coming in, because there's no workers to bring the goods in. So now that's going to affect all the world economy, because America is the praise of all the earth.
Yep.
America is the centerpiece that makes everything move. It's very important. When Babylon goes down, America goes down. All the other nations go down. Well, I talked about Revelation, the 18th chapter, how the shipmen, they're going to mourn because they're not going to make no more money.
Yep.
Because everything, see, people don't understand that all your goods come from overseas. Rarely anything is made here in America. Okay, all your plastic, all your lumber, all your steel, all your little small parts, all the chips that go into these electronics. Okay, every the shit that we're sitting on right now, that shit was made in another country.
Yep.
This iPad that we're on, that's made in another country.
Mm-hmm.
The power cord is made in another country.
Yep.
Okay, all this wood that we have is shipped in from another country.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is fucking shipped in here in America. So when shit stops, everything stops.
Everything stopped. Oh, just like, we was driving down here, we came to an area in Arkansas. It was nothing but big rigs.
Yeah.
It was nothing but big rigs, to and fro with product, man.
Yep. Yeah, I'm talking this, bro. These ports that these goods come in, I believe one of the ports was talking about how they bring in 18,000 trucks come in and out of that bitch, bro.
Yep.
A day.
A day.
18,000. That's one port. So this shit is fucking finished when the Most High closed the doors, man.
Mm-hmm.
When the grinding cease, that's how the grinding gonna cease. There ain't gonna be no more goods. Okay, a lot of your fresh fruit, a lot of that shit come from different countries. Your bananas and shit, your tomatoes.
Yep.
Okay, and it's gonna affect the grinding here, because say the equipment that say you can have agriculture here in America, right? But the equipment that is needed to actually till the land, say the tractors and shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
the packing facilities, all that shit comes from another country.
Yep.
So you might be able to grow food here, but say the big rigs, they have to stop, because now the parts that are needed to fix them, they're not here. So that's going to bring everything to a stop. The grind is going to stop, which that's going to bring in a famine. Okay,
And it can happen suddenly, man.
it's going to happen suddenly.
Yeah, suddenly.
But see, we've been watching the actual build up to it now, so it's like, yeah, it's right there. Why you can't see it? The majority of the people can't see it. They're occupied in something else. We're occupied in prophecy, as it says, pertaining to Sirach 39.
That's right.
Okay, let me go back. It says, and I will punish Baal in Babylon, and I will bring forth out of his mouth that which he has swallowed up, and the nations shall not flow together any more unto him. Yea, the walls of Babylon shall fall.
Yep. The walls of Babylon shall fall. All right, and that's what we're witnessing, man. We're witnessing the fall of Babylon the Great. It's wounded. All right, it's wounded, man. There's no balm for it. It goes into it earlier in that same chapter. All right, there's no balm. There's no anointing. All right, there's no healing for it. Go ahead.
My people, go ye out of the midst of her, and deliver ye every man his soul from the fierce anger of the Lord.
Yeah, man. You have to spiritually remove yourself from here. All right, that don't mean you flee. Say, I think about it, man, being in this truth, man, hey, really, there's no place I'd rather be, man. you know, than to be right here, man, and be in this place prophesying against it with the hope of being delivered out of it. You know, but you have to spiritually remove yourself. Micah 2:10. You know, don't let anyone tell you like this is a flea doctrine, man, because the great deliverance is gonna come out of this land. Go ahead.
And lest your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land.
Yeah, cause Jake hear these things, all right, and what they say, well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Are they just scoff? They've been scoffing and saying, going back to Ezekiel the 12th chapter,
Yep, that's it.
it's not gonna happen.
That's what. Yeah, this is. I read up, but this is the point right there.
Yeah, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And lest your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land.
Yeah, cause rumor when Jake hear a rumor, they think it not to be so. But when you look into that word, it's just a news, it's a report.
Yeah.
Cause all these things, you know, been building up. The Most High been working the whole time.
Going back into really the 70s, the 80s,
Yep.
the 60s, they were talking about this.
Yep.
You had George Orwell, the 1984. I believe he wrote that in the 40s.
Mm.
Okay, he basically was, you know, he's like a futurist predicting what was going to happen in how America was going to be in 84. Not knowing that it's really where we're at. It was still more time that had to be taken. There's still everything's on the Most High's time.
That's right.
Okay, you have certain things that Esau has, you know, what he's going to do in this amount of years. He has his agendas, but it's the counsel of the Lord that's going to stand.
That's right.
Okay, so these things been spoken about really since the beginning of time.
Mm-hmm.
We just read about how Isaiah, Jeremiah 28 and 28.
Yep.
How these, you know, the prophets before thee and you know, have prophesied against many great countries and kingdoms of war, pestilence, and evil. Mm-hmm. Right? That goes way back. Well, the scriptures talk about how the Lord, he declared the end from the beginning. Was that Isaiah 46 or 26? One of them.
Yeah. 46.
46, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't got to get it.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
let's get it. I believe it's like in two other places. How the Lord, he has declared the end from the beginning.
Yeah,
You know?
Isaiah 46 and 8. Remember this and show yourselves men.
Yeah, remember this.
Yep.
Bring this back to. These things are being brought back to remembrance.
Mm-hmm.
Our mind is being stirred up
Mm-hmm.
by this pure word.
Yep.
Okay, and it's like, whoa, damn, yeah. It's like I remember now,
Mm-hmm.
basically. Okay.
Yeah. It says, remember this and show yourselves men. See, we're required to gird up our loins like men. That's why when we hear these things, we don't become dismayed. We don't become faint. All right. Hey, we read these scriptures. When you first heard, you heard the word of the Lord, you trembled. All right, but your fear towards the Lord Yahweh Shemiah shall increase. All right, now you see these things going on in the earth. You bring it back to the scriptures. All right, and we're fulfilling Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. You know, the strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. Jake ain't gonna be stable in these times, man. All right, because what's their foundation? Lies. It says, remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O you transgressors. Remember the former things of old.
Yeah, remember the former things of old. Remember how the Most High got down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And what brought us up into this point now, and then basically the prophecy that came to pass back then, as well as the words that came to pass back then, or the words that were spoken that will be manifest in our times. Okay, go ahead.
Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning.
No other power can boast themselves in that, you know, and that's that type of speech.
Right.
Okay, that's proud. Like, yeah, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
There is nobody like me. You know, that's Jake shit.
Yep.
You know, man, I'm the top guy. Ain't nobody like me. I'm I'm one of one. You know what I mean? You'll never come across a person like me. You see what I'm saying? Jake say that, and you know, that's Jake talk basically. You know, they'll rap into a woman or something like that, or a nigga on a rap song or spitting game or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Just somebody like Muhammad Ali.
yeah. I'm a float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah.
You know, you had Mike Tyson. You know, I mean, my defense is impregnable. I'm vicious. I'm this. Nobody. I'm the best ever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm the greatest of all time. You know, the Most High telling you, hey, look, man, read it. Bible, can I read it again?
Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning.
Who can declare the end from the beginning with accuracy? Okay, and with 100% assurity that this is going to happen. Because Esau, he does this on a low level,
Mm-hmm.
but his prophecies do not stand. Okay. He has pseudo prophecies.
Yep.
Okay, he's working tirelessly to bring in this system, but the Lord said, "Yeah, you're gonna bring it in. This gonna be a level of this. You gonna actually do some of this,
Mm-hmm.
right? But in the fullness of your sufficiency, you're gonna be in straits. You're gonna be casted down at the height of your excellency. Okay, and this is what we're here to tell you. You know, we these low level bodies, you know, the weak things and the foolish things of the earth. The Most High is using to confound the strong and the wise things of this earth, man. And the Lord's counsel is gonna stand, okay? Yahweh Shema Shai. And it's literally nothing you can do. Okay, go ahead.
It says declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times.
Ancient times. Esau don't have no prophecies. Ancient times.
Right.
He got some bullshit, movie that a nigga did back in the 80s,
Mm-hmm.
or even he had a magazine back in the 40s, you know, and it still wasn't super accurate. Okay.
Yep. And he got movies and shit where he plagiarized and stole out of the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he stole out of the scriptures and created his own end where he, rides off in the sunset and wins.
And that's the devil. The devil wants to make you believe like at the end he gonna win. When he knows all these things is getting ready to come to pass, this is why he tries to flip the story. And in the white man he wins.
Yeah.
Somehow the white man wins.
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't gonna happen like that. Yahweh Shai and the Israelites win. They've already won.
That's right.
The victory's already sealed, man. It's just there's certain individuals that have to fulfill those roles. We don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but we do know that the elect win.
Yeah.
Esau lose. That's 100%. Now are we part of that number?
Mm-hmm.
Now is to give diligence to make thy calling and election sure. But of a surety, Esau's finished, man. That's why we talk. We talk in the boldness of the word, man. The boldness of the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, because the Lord is telling us, hey, I declared the end from the beginning, from ancient times. Go ahead.
Yep. But like we speak in such boldness because we have a more sure word of prophecy. Like this is happening, man. All right, this is what's gonna happen. Can't tell you exactly how it's gonna manifest. All right, but we can be able to say, "I told you so." It says, "And from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done."
Right, certain things are not yet done, like the MOTB. But it's crazy that the MOTB is being actually pushed right now. It's being pushed upon the people. Well, all the things that are happening, all roads lead to the MOTB.
That's right.
So everything is leading to the MOTB. Just as the scripture said, it will happen in the last days. He will cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive MAR to the K in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man may buy or sell save he that has the mark. That's a society that's being set up right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Okay, the Lord didn't say, okay, this is how it's going to happen. But he just pretty much gave you the end of the story. This is what this beast would do.
Will do. Yep. That's right.
We're actually living through. We can actually see and document all the steps that are leading to that, and we understand through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, through the spirit of prophecy, the testimony of Yahweh Shai. These are how these things are actually manifesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like this dot crisis, war, the different wars with these different nations. What is that? What are the things that are going to the trickle down effect? The problem action. What?
Problem, reaction, solution.
Problem, reaction, solution. Okay, go ahead.
It says, let me read it again. Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
There you go, man. So we speak in the boldness of the words of Yahweh Shema Shai.
Mm-hmm.
His counsel is gonna stand. He would do all his pleasure. This is the Lord's pleasure, man.
Yep.
Okay, and it's the Lord's pleasure for us to be down here, okay, and to catch hell, and ultimately, through mercy, be saved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why he destroys you Babylonians, man. He gonna burn you people up. He gonna burn up 2/3 of you Jakes. Okay, you gonna take the MOTB. We did that lesson the other day.
Yep.
How you niggas, you gonna take it. Okay, and this is what's everything's leading to this. How the state of the earth in which people will consider putting a microchip inside them.
Right.
Why would somebody consider that? Why would somebody? Why do I need to do that? Well, the damn devil is leading the earth into that direction. Polychrist, like the brother been going into.
Yep.
Which,
But it's the counsel of the Lord, though.
That's the counsel of the Lord.
It's the counsel of the Lord, man. So seeing all these things, right? You know, like you had gainsayers, which they don't know. We've been in the end for the past 2,000 years now. All right, but we're at the end of the end. All right, and they say, oh yeah, my grandma spoke about wars and rumors of wars. All right, pestilence. Yeah, that's always been going on. They could go to accounts in history and say, yeah, this is that, this is this. 200 years ago, 300 years ago, early 1900s. But you know how we really tied in? Us being, you know, on our watch and the ones to measure the time diligently in itself, tied in with this RFID technology.
Well, the prophets weren't on the scene back then.
Oh,
only back 2,000 years ago were the prophets on the scene.
Right.
And not the whole. Remember, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom will come together at the end.
Yep.
Right. So all the prophets weren't on the scene back then. The prophesied the downfall. So you did have wars, rumors of war. You had earthquakes. You had all that, right?
But the end is not yet.
But the end is not yet. What is the other scripture? New things I declare.
Yep, I got it right quick.
Yeah, bubble shot.
42 and 9.
Yeah, 42 and 9. New things do I declare. See where there was new things that the Most High declared. Okay, that certain individuals weren't privy to because it wasn't that time yet. Now is the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you individuals you don't understand. You actually can't discern the time, which means to perceive, to meaning to understand, or to give careful what's the word? Attendance. Is it the word attendance?
Mm-hmm.
Or careful consideration. See, when we went into that word, I believe it's Habakkuk.
Yep.
When we went into that word the other day, how does it go? Measure the time diligent,
Mm-hmm.
which means to give a careful attention to. You're not actually giving careful attention to the things that are actually happening. Well, 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. Measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Yeah.
So you have to constantly measure the time. And there will be certain individuals on the earth, the watchers, right? The prophets that will actually measure the time, say, okay, yeah, we're in this time.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have that back then. You just had Big Mama say, yeah, the wars and rumors of wars.
Yep.
And that's like the most memorable moment when you think about your grandmother, her saying that, because she used to always say it. But now here it is, we fast forward 2024, she long dead, and you party, you in a club, you ain't worried about wars and rumors of wars.
Yeah.
Oh, my grandma been saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that prophecy is going to be that's another 200 years. Okay, can you get that?
Yep. Yeah, infidelity is at an all-time high in the earth, man.
Yep, amongst the Israelites. The sons of God.
Yeah,
okay.
faith can only really be given, and you know, that the gift of faith can only be given to an Israelite. But you know, Will 2nd the 15th chapter, man. You know, the incredulity. But Isaiah 42 and 9, behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare.
New things, like the MOTB is a new thing, man. And mind you, Daniel the 12th chapter, the Lord told Daniel to seal the book until the time of the end. So the book would not be sealed, meaning unsealed. The understanding would not be unsealed until the time of the end. There would be certain things that, you know, certain people could say, but they wouldn't be able to get the full understanding of the times and the seasons. Okay, they wouldn't be able to measure it diligently. They wouldn't be able to basically tell you this means that and that means that with 100% accuracy.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Behold, the former things are come.
Well, they wouldn't know the secrets. Because the secrets are, remember, the secrets are only shown to the servants, the prophets.
Yep.
Okay, and the servants, the prophets, they actually break down those secrets, deliver them to the house of Israel, and then certain individuals will come in, okay, will be initiated, will be brought in, that were already foreordained to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare.
The MOTB,
Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
So that's what's happening right now. Okay, the Heavenly Father, it's been going on for some years.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord's been telling you about what's getting ready to happen. And the shit getting ready to happen. And like we like screaming now. We actually like screaming now. Get right. But hey, those that's gonna get right is gonna get right. He that is ignorant, let him be ignorant still. The word ignorant means not to know.
Yep.
So if you just can't get it, we moving on.
Right.
Okay, we got better things to do. Hey, the blood is off our hands. That's all we doing. We just getting the blood off our hands.
Mm-hmm.
So when we see it real bloody in the streets, hey, that's all. Hey,
That ain't on us.
we was doing videos nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? We was doing videos nonstop. I told my family members. I told everybody. I told my best friend in the world. You know what I mean? Like I told you. Now you want mercy. Hey, the only one who can give mercy is the Lord. I can't give you mercy. Okay. You got something else?
I want to go back to Ezekiel 12. That was it in Jeremiah 51.
Let me finish that. Jeremiah 51:46. And lest your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land. A rumor shall come both 1 year, and after that another year shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler.
See? So that report been coming. All right? That news has been flowing around, but see, now we're here. Now we're here, man. Now it's manifesting. Now it's speaking in the earth, man. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. All right? So tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. The vision is no longer tarrying, man. Read that last part again.
Yep, it says, a rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that, in another year shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler.
And violence in the land, ruler against ruler. So that's what's finna go down in America, man. All out anarchy, violence. You have marauders out here. All right, you gonna have. It's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad out here, man.
One more verse.
All right.
47. It says, therefore, behold, the days come that I will do judgment upon the graven images of Babylon, just as we were reading Isaiah 19. And her whole land shall be confounded, and all her slain shall fall in the midst of her.
Why? Because the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra. You know, the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra, man. But this back in Ezekiel 12:25, a few more verses, it says, for I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house.
Yeah, our days. We ain't, well, brother, look, brother, what you doing, man? We need to go to, we need to get a passport. We need to travel. Ain't nothing going to happen right now. It's going to be in like 40 years.
Yeah, we enjoy our life, bro.
Yeah, let's enjoy our life. Fuck that. Nah, this is happening in our time. The prophecy ain't gonna tarry no more. This is it right here. So if you can't get that concept, if you are not moved with fear of Yahweh Bashem Mashah, there's nothing that we can do. Okay, like the book of Habakkuk, the 3rd chapter. Oh Lord, I've heard thy speech and was afraid. Okay, in wrath, remember mercy.
Yep.
Okay, revive thy work in the midst. In wrath, remember mercy, man. So when this wrath comes down. Okay, because we're gonna experience the shortages, we're gonna have to sacrifice even more in these days. We're gonna be caught up in these different situations. It's gonna get uncomfortable. Okay, but we're gonna have the Comforter to comfort us. Okay, which is the body of the Holy Spirit, which is the angels, Yahweh Shai, the Heavenly Father, the Spirit that the Lord sends down here to take care of the elect. They gonna comfort us. They gonna minister unto us. So hey, there's gonna be certain times where they gonna actually manifest themselves, like that angel that manifests, to them brothers in LA.
Yep.
That was a faith booster, to those that needed that, and more faith boosters are going to be shown to the house of David, man.
Yep, that's right.
And then more judgment is going to be shown to the rest of you other people. Okay, go ahead.
It says, it shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word, and will perform it, said the Lord power. Again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. And he prophesieth of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, Thus saith the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord power. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So that's the time that we're in, man. Romans 3:3. What if some did not believe? So that disbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Not at all, man. We read in Isaiah 46. My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. All right, and it's gonna please the Lord. It's gonna please and appease his anger to destroy Babylon the Great. With the majority of our people in it, man, left in it. Yeah. Anything else, bro?
That was it, man.
Yeah, we're going to close it out, giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem,
Rakak Wadash. So on to the next one.
Shalom to the leg.